All right, give your balls a tug because it is Halloween and I did another costume this week. Yes, as glorious as last week's was. And I am keeping that Wario hat out to where I can just casually wear it if I feel like it. But no. I am the no-show champion captain. You might know him from the Sudbury Blueberry Bulldogs. He went into more coaching at a point. And that's Shorzy. I'm Shorzy. So, let's see. And before, I know there's more pressing matters. I know people are like, wait, wasn't there something he's going to talk about this week? And there is. But, I got to give you at least one other Shorzy quote. Let's see. How about this? You call it trash talk. I call it motivational speaking. All right. Thank you. All right, but we got other things to get into here. Of course, there was a contest. Yes, we held a contest for a new theme song. The creator of the prior one, things came out about them that I do not like, nor do I want to use any further. So, and it's been a while, right? We've been using it something years. So yeah, we need a new one anyways. We need to refresh it, right? All right, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but we're going to start number 3. And making its debut here on video forum is the submission that we were waiting for, and trust me, it was worth the wait. From Harry Jerkface with 20 of the votes, which we got 133 votes, which is super awesome. Thank you guys who voted. Thank you for all your feedback on which one you might think is the quote-unquote best. I mean, all these were the best. I guess I should. Some people say I should be a politician. I don't know. Anyways, regardless, let's get right into it. Let's listen to Harry Jerkface's submission at number 3.
If you're bored and you're looking for a show, hop on the internet, ask every show Joe. Is it Scott tonight, hardcore, goth, or punk rock? Go ask Joe the boss. A new video every single week. If live music is something that you seek, and you wanna hear something that's unique, give old Joe a shot. Let's go!
There's a good punch right there, right?
If you wanna do some stuff tonight, you got nowhere to go. You can go ask every show. Let's go!
I realize I did my just.
If you wanna do some stuff tonight, you got nowhere to go. You can go ask every show. If you wanna do some stuff tonight, you got nowhere to go. You can go ask every show. Go ask every show. Go ask every show. Go ask every show.
Bingo. Boy, that was awesome, right? I really do feel like a radio DJ now, just leaning into the mic. I probably don't even have to lean into it. All right. So now, who got number 2? Well, with 33 of the votes, here it is. It's Scott Gesser's submission. Yeah, I've listened to this enough. Okay. Got some of it in my head. Everything. Bravo. Like, fucking awesome. Right? Everyone applaud. Yeah. How about that? That is awesome. All right. So, now I'll show the results and debut number 1 with 57 of the votes, 42.86% of them. That would be our own Cero Viejo.
From the punk pit to the Scotsgate lives, rockabilly nights in the indie signs. Cameras in head, he's got a front row glow. Spotlight shining on every show, Joe.
I've already got it in my head. I've learned some of the lyrics. Oh, simple.
He excites in the heartstrings fast. He's got the dates, so you better ask. From the dive bars to the big stage lights, he's calling you for the weekend nights. Every show Joe knows where to go. From the mosh to the mellow, every band that you should know. Every show Joe knows where to go. From the mosh to the mellow, every band that you should know. Every show Joe, every show Joe, every show Joe.
I suppose I can talk over it a little bit while it's a longer submission, but it's really good, as you can tell. And yes, I'm going to have to record a brand new video opening. I've got to come up with something now. I no longer have that stack of CDs that we saw in the prior opening. I'll figure that out. Yeah. Congrats to Cero Viejo, which you should probably be familiar with members of it. Jeremy Wood, the Gringo Bill Marks, I believe Shoei on drums. Like, fucking amazing. Well done. And thank you everyone that submitted. I mean, really, I'm going to try to figure out how to get all these used here and there. But it looks like our primary one that'll be used, should be used every week, will be Cero Viejo. And thank you guys. This is so awesome. This is fucking cool. Let's see. Jesse, Mr. Yonkers came in with 11 votes at 4th. Painting Fences. Yes, that's the one that has the, like, radio. It makes me think of a radio show lead in. So, like, I could definitely find uses for that. Also, it's like, this is fucking great. Tim Polehouse from across the sea. Yeah, fucking great. Been, I think, state, or at least on this continent for like a month now. But yeah, fucking cool. And of course, Sean Erroneous from the Declaimed. Man, like no one. But yeah, all fucking great stuff. I am happy to hear all this, and I'm so grateful. Thank you for all those submissions. Yeah, this song's so good. Got a little bit. It is really weird to see myself with that blacked out too. Oh, it's hard to get the itches too, right? Yeah. Alright. There we go. Okay, anyways, that didn't look weird at all. Alright, well then, now for the show. I got shows to tell you about, so let's go. Yep. He didn't trigger.
From the punk pit to the Scotsgate lives, rockabilly.
All right, technical issues. It's regardless. That intro is shorter than this Ogilvy anyways. But thank you guys. Welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I'm always recommending shows with artists, with musicians, with bands that I think fucking rule. And I'm thinking you think probably you're gonna rule. If you don't already know them, you're gonna find out that they fucking rule. So, one way or another. Of course, as someone dealing with long COVID, dealing with chronic fatigue for the last fucking 3 years, like, I pushed it tonight. I was like, all right, I'm going to dress up. I'm going to be here for the trick-or-treaters. and then I had to pass out, so I took a nap, a second nap, as usual, as part of the course. And that's why I advocate masking indoors at any of these shows as a precaution, lower the spread of viruses like the flu that will be coming up here, as COVID, all this stuff. Just be considerate of one another, be considerate of our immunocompromised friends, be considerate of COVID affects each one of us differently. And while you may not have severe symptoms, another person who catches it can. And that's a risk, and unfortunately can affect others. And as I'm thinking about sleeping again. But yeah, so I'm always advocating for that stuff. Of course, other stuff, other housekeeping. I gotta move some screens around here. There we go. But other housekeeping is be sure to like this wherever you're watching it, whether that is on YouTube, whether that is on Facebook, whether that is on, Instagram. If I get this under 20 minutes supposedly, and it doesn't always work, it'll show up on there. Blue Sky, Threads, all that stuff. I'll share it all around. But be sure to like it wherever you're watching it. And thank you guys for just enjoying these and you being able to get this. I guess I'll leave this in, there's so much. It's like having my own in-ear monitor. But yeah. The other thing is, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free. You get notices when this goes live or any other content I put to my channel. But on top, that helps me out because as those numbers go up, that's where they give you ad revenue where you're splitting pennies, but at least you're making a little bit more. But since I don't get that, I set up a Patreon, patreon.com/everyshowjoe. That link again is patreon.com/everyshowjoe. You can find it also through my website here. But yeah, you can support me there from $1 a month, $5 a month, or pay $1, cancel it. Anything you contribute, I appreciate it. Thank you everyone that does still support me there. It helps me with web hosting costs. It helps me with equipment costs. It helps me with, sorry, it is kind of itchy. I'm going to have pimples on my forehead, aren't I? All the sweating. All this athleticism. Regardless. But yeah, it helps me out with also gas money when I am able to make it out to shows when I feel okay enough and try to just sacrifice to the post-exertional malaise gods for a day or longer. This is such a painful, frustrating experience. But yeah, helps me out there too. So patreon.com/everyshowjoe for you. The other thing is you can go over to the website. You can see my pictures from the last site launched 2016 October. We just passed 9 years. So there you go. But you can go check out my photography with write-ups of all the artists that I've taken photos of, why I took photos of them, why they fucking rule, all that fun stuff. It also has updates of my annual updates of all the specialists and doctors I've seen over this long COVID experience. So you can see all the details on that over on my website. And yeah, so go be sure to visit that. Plus, it's where this whole thing was hosted. Let's see here. I have hiccups. I have it hooked up to the scene with them, and it's where this poll is hooked up. It's over on my website. So you can see that. Oh, and if you want to check out those songs again, over on Bandcamp, Every Show Joe Records, you can go find the album. And it's free, so I'm not charging anything. If you want to hear them, check them out, even after this contest. So mention that again. The other things, of course, to mention is that awesome track you're hearing underneath this when I'm not playing songs from the theme song contest. Well, that is off of the new EP from American Television out of Washington, D.C., I believe. This is the song You Are Not Alone. It's fucking banger. So there you go. And then, yeah, every week I fucking stress this. And it feels like it surprised some people that I actually... when I have some of these discussions, it's like I can tell who didn't watch these. But yeah, every week. Fuck racism, fuck misogyny, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, all this hateful bullshit. It's ignorance. It's frustrating. Don't get angry, then I'll turn more red. Then it really will look like I've been playing hockey, right? But yeah, fuck that shit. It is, with especially the Republican Party, a scapegoat to cover up for their shitty tax breaks where they're cutting social programs. Yes, social, like socialism. I know. Yeah, we have socialism in this country, and we've had it for decades. Crazy. Oh god, that's a whole other fun discussion. But yeah, so I like to throw out ways we can do positive things. Let's improve things. Let's help things. Go help your local food bank right now. Although a federal judge, did tell the Trump administration they have to fund SNAP. So good news. Which it's fucking evil. Anyone that will hold food and starve people for what they want, which what they want is to cut fucking they want to discontinue the healthcare credits that keep the ACA and the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, down. Those premiums, keep them down. They would trouble to triple if they get their way with the budget they want to pass. So fuck that entire party, really. Not physically. Like, get the fuck out. Yeah, so let's start with the one thing that's been a really good movement pushing against that, and that's 5051. They've been organizing stuff like the No Kings protests that you saw. I have a link to there. They have other protests and things and organizing they can get involved with. Go check that out. Of course, also with the ceasefire that really seems to have dissolved really quickly. But I do have a link to the medical aid for Palestinians on there. You can go donate there. I've got a link to our abortion fund of Arizona as they're trying to ban abortion pills. They're trying, like, Pristo? What's that right? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing. But things that are even used for when emergencies in hospitals when things aren't going right with a birth. Like, they aren't fucking health experts. And they're trying to dictate what women basically have at their disposal for their own body, for their own choices. Same thing goes for fuck RFK Jr. and Dr. Oz. Fuck all those fucking... They don't know shit. And it was just pointed out, if it isn't obvious by some of the fucking shit they've suggested, they don't know their ass from, well, anything, really. I don't know how they're in position of health, and they're going to be hurting so many people with some of this shit that they've been saying. But yeah, so I like to have the Abortion Fund of Arizona link there. So you have a great information source, not just for like abortions, but they have other services. They have other information you can find on there, so go check that out. Also, yeah, I got Black Lives Matter. I put the Phoenix Metro one there as someone from Phoenix. I also want to put Air in Action link to on there. I have 1 in 10, great LGBTQ youth organization. Trans Por Pueblo, hoping the trans immigrants and undocumented get in and, try to get citizenship despite the shitty things that they're doing with ICE. They're showing up to some of these courts. They're doing the proper fucking thing, and they're still fucking arresting them. Fuck that bullshit. It's easy to get angry, isn't it? Also, links to ACLU, who have been doing the great work, the great fight against a lot of this horrible shit. I think they even put up a number of over 100 cases they have going against the Trump administration. So, fuck yes. But you can go see their stuff, get involved. All this stuff. Stop Asian American Pacific Islander Hates on there. First Nations for our Indigenous. There's links to also Punk Rock Saves Lives and Feed Phoenix, who are both that work with our punk scene locally and nationally. Fucking great organizations. And yeah, speaking of Punk Rock Save Lives and Punk Rock Bowling, fucking unfortunately, the world is that shitty that it has even affected the Stearns, and they announced today, pour one out, there will not be a 2026 Punk Rock Bowling. But yeah, they said they aim for a 2027 return, so that's awesome. But yeah, it seems like it's all whole fucking clusterfuck affecting everyone. No one's immune. And it's shitty. It's just a shitty situation. So yeah, get involved with these, even if you just donate. But if you have time, they have stuff also you can get involved with. It's all awesome stuff. And then yeah, of course, every week I like to fucking tell you how you want to support your favorite musicians, your favorite bands. Is simply just go buy the merch, buy the shirts. Well, this is a jersey, but go buy the band shirts, go buy the CDs, go buy the albums. Like, I just pre-ordered the new Joyce Manor, I pre-ordered the new Rap Boys. What else did I buy? Shirthole, I bought their discography CD, so we'll see when that arrives. Like, yeah, I'm still supporting, even if I am passing out twice a day for naps on top of getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Man, sleep, right? But yeah, so yeah, there's that. Go support your favorite bands. Go to that merch table. Go buy that skate deck. Go buy that hoodie as it's slightly getting cooler out. All that stuff. And then, yeah, the most fun way, the way that I miss when I'm not sleeping or having to deal with post-exertional malaise for just the fucking minimum of activity, in mental or physical. This sucks. Is fucking getting out to a show. I fucking love live music. I fucking love the emotion, the feeling, the energy of watching a live band. So we'll start with tonight, regardless of what time you might be watching this. There's a watch underneath this. But we'll start with Halloween night. It's a fucking Halloween featuring It's Slowing Down, Brian Cooper's Ghost, Torn at the Seam, Whiskey Fam, and Skeleton Army, and See Yourself at Fock House starting at 7 p.m. We also got Halloween at Time Out Lounge featuring Manic Monkeys, Exploding Oranges, Mean Gene, and Kid Keith at Time Out Lounge, 8 p.m. One that I added, at least in text version, to the list last week, and on this one that I wish I didn't miss to tell you in the video form. But yeah, fucking Open Mike Eagle's back. Fucking love Open Mike Eagle with Video Dave and Rab at Valley Bar, 7:30 p.m. Ooh, excuse me, I must have hiccups or something. We're gonna water. Delicious. I've seen some doing that. Also, another one I added, Tar, So Happy, Vox Manica, and Dadido in the POC over at MySpace Phoenix, 7:30 p.m. It's at Cyclone Jack and the Hallucinating Jacks with Creepsville 666 and DJ Nick Ferratu at Chopper Dawn's 8 p.m. Got the Mismiths with Mike and the Molotovs, Total Bummers, and Insomniacs at Yucca Tap, which, I guess maybe two of them aren't cover bands. I think Total Bummers, I saw another friend who's also in, so yeah, super cool. Hopefully that was a lot of fun. 8 p.m. Zenora Halloween show with Flying Half Full, Swigfoot Plum, and Distorted at 191 Tool down at Tucson, 7 p.m. So yeah, bunch of stuff. And it kind of lightens out, which I guess everyone kind of burned out last weekend doing all the Halloween shows, right? But we'll start with the Homie show featuring It's Fine, Squared, The Spacers Up Now, Yucca Tap, 8 p.m. We also got Halloween Hangover featuring Red Shirts Die First. That's a great title. Put it on the board. Put it on the board, the imaginary board that I have of good band names. We also got Downplay, The Blissons down here from Flagstaff, well, from Tuba City. Let's be proper here. At the 1227 Tap Room, 7:30 p.m. Also, we got some awesomeness and some hardcore. We got Surf Through Death, Wicked Rain, and Dead Canyon over the Dirty Drummer, 8 p.m. We got Dogs Heel Tempe, the Pause Life album release show with Tally Ho over at the Rocket Space Gallery, 4 p.m. Sunday, we've got Garbage here at the Van Buren, 8 p.m. I swear, just as a tangent, their lead singer always ends up in my recommended of all the musicians and bands. I don't understand, but I'll take it. Anyways, moving on, we got Monday, we got Jiraiya? I think that's it. With My Upside Down, St. Apollo at Rebel Lounge, 7 p.m. Tuesday, we got Lightning Luke of the Bridge City Sinners and Katie May, and with the Joeys. Fucking, those are fucking awesomeness. That's there with, at 7:30 p.m. we got Action Adventure with Diva Bleach. Not My Weekend at the Rebel Lounge, 7:30 p.m. I realized I just broke my rhythm. But yeah, Action Adventure with Diva Bleach, Not My Weekend at the Rebel Lounge, 7:30 p.m. There we go. Let's get the rhythm back. Then we got Atreyu with He Is Legend 0936 at the Nile Theater, 6 p.m. Then down in Tucson, an awesome band that you can still see the photographs over on my website of Susie True when I came through with Jer. But yeah, we got them playing with Cinema Stare, 10 Speed, and Soap Street at the Groundworks down there, Tucson, 7 p.m. Wednesday, we got Sister Wife Sex Strike coming back with Rent Strike, with Snailmate, with the Afterlife Party, with Miles Mullen. Holy crap, that's a party over at the Ground Zero Studio. That is 7 p.m. We also got Punks Unplugged, once again back for its once a month acoustic show with Critical Miss, with Kristen Taylor and Katie Greenart of Miles of Nowhere, with Jesse, with Your Mom Yuke. Your Mom Yuki. I don't think I get the pun. Anyways. Sarah Von Rogue, Tara Lynn Walrus, and Ms. Yonkers? What's Ms. Yonkers? Is he wearing a wig? Anyways, you can find that at Ribs Bar, 7 p.m. and tell me, or just send a picture. We also got Bass Drum of Death. That goes on the board. That's a good band name. With Gus Baldwin, The Sketch, Bummer Girl, Valley Bar, 8 p.m. We got Daisy Rot, Feather Frame, Roach Radio, Parched down in Tucson at the Groundworks, 7 p.m. Then Thursday, a band that I want to make it to. I hope I feel well enough. We'll see how I feel. Because I think Wednesday I have physical therapy, so I might be out of commission for a day with PM. We'll see. But we got the Beths. They're back with Phoebe Rings. Their brand new album is fucking fantastic. Go check out their brand new album. And hear it live probably at the show over at the Van Buren, 8 p.m. We also had Dan Nobakin? I think it's No Bacon, of Chumbawamba, playing with Mike and the Molotovs, Jesse Yonkers, Junior Hogsett, and Vox Manica at the Pub Rock live, 7 p.m. We got Katie Pink with Celeste and Fish Purse at MySpace Phoenix, 7 p.m. I feel like maybe the extra candy I've had that was left over is like really fueling me, combined with that last nap. Anyways, finally, Friday, I've got one local show and I'll tell you why. Well, first, let's mention Mills End's playing the Blues Bar, 7 p.m. And then it's day one of Side Pony 12. Yeah, I think this is where majority of our local bands are disappearing for the weekend. But they are playing with the Pubes, with George Washington Tub, Jaffe's Descent, the Woodworks, and maybe next year's Kylo Gun, Los Choyas Peligrosas, let alone Burgundy Jerk, I Am Hologram, Haley Green, Ghostlight Review, the Lollybombs, Doug Preston, Jam Now, Narwhals Jr., the Outside Agitators, and more. Yeah, you heard me right. More. They're playing all in downtown Bisbee across multiple venues, usually starting around noon each day. I don't know what the lineup is of each day, but there you go. You're going to go down to Bisbee, old school, old town Bisbee. Bisbee? I want to say Bisbee? Anyway, regardless. Yeah, fucking one of my favorite events I've ever attended in the state. I wish I had the energy to jump between venues the way that is set up, but I will probably within 2 venues would be down and out, which sucks. But if you can do it, go check it out. It's fucking a blast. And I guess that's it. We're done. Crazy, right? All right. I still can't. Look at this. Yeah, it doesn't come off. I mean, I'm sure it comes off. Anyways, regardless, let's cap this off. Of course, be sure to let the bands know that you fucking love them. Share photos, share video, tag them in it. Tell them in person if you still see them, and you're like, oh my god, I love that third song. I don't know what it was about, but it was about this. And then they'll fucking be like, thank you. I really do have. I think it's the extra candy. Anyway. But yeah, let them know. They'll appreciate it. And if you're drinking, of course, get a ride share, a DD. Be safe about it, of course. And I guess until next week, in more normal attire, less reflective of the green screen attire, but less protective. Man, if there's just like errant puck or baseball in here, I'm protected. I'm going to miss this. Regardless. All right, we're moving. We're ending it. So yeah, until next week, guys, take care.